Hello all, I am Nikhil from iGeeks blog, and today I'll compare the camera of these two devices, iPhone 11 Pro Max and iPhone 12 Pro Max. Of course, there is a huge difference in the cameras, but do you know how better is the camera of the new iPhone than the previous one? Let's dig in deep and find out. But before I start comparing these two devices, I would like to request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss any update from the iGeeks blog. Now, if you have done that, let's move ahead. I have sliced this video in majorly three segments. Number 1, a quick look at the camera hardwares of iPhone 12 Pro Max. Number 2, compare photos and videos captured in the daylight. Number 3, compare photos and video clicked at the night time. Excited? Well, I am a lot.
I will swear, trust me.
Okay, let's take a look at the hardware stuff of the camera on iPhone 12 Pro Max. First, take a look at the camera size. We can clearly notice iPhone 12 Pro Max has a big size lens compared to the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and because this time Apple offered 7 elements of lens in iPhone 12 series. This beast has 12 megapixel wide-angle lens with an f1.6 aperture. Second, 12 megapixel telephoto lens with f2.2 aperture, 65mm sensor and 2.5x optical zoom. Another 12 megapixel ultra-wide lens with f2.4 aperture. And the last and the big upgrade is the LiDAR scanner. If we compare this with 11 Pro Max, which has 12 megapixel wide-angle lens with f1.8 aperture, and on the other hand 12 has 7-element lens with f1.6 aperture, there is a noticeable difference in the telephoto lens. 11 has a 12 megapixel lens with 52mm sensor, while 12 Pro Max has a 12 megapixel 65mm sensor lens. Oh, one thing, that Apple is first one to introduce sensor shift in its camera. But what is sensor shift and how is it useful? Sensor shift is an inside mechanism in a professional DSLR camera which helps to capture the image stabilized when the camera rotates, causing an angular error and a few more actions that move the sensor. In simple words, it is an optical image stabilization that is built inside the camera and not on the lens. Let us take a look at the video by Jerry, who rigs everything. He has shared an example of Lumix GH5 which has the same technology. Take a look. The sensor is moving with an action he took to move it. In his same video, he tore down an iPhone 12 Pro Max and showcased what's new in the camera. The iPhone's main camera has the same technology which was only available on a professional DSLR camera, and now Apple is offering this same technology with its latest flagship. I am impressed, and I'm sure this will bring a huge change in the world of smartphone photography. To conclude, iPhone 11 Pro Max camera hardware is missing a lot of latest camera tech, and hence the hardware department of 12 Pro Max clearly wins. Now let's compare images and videos which I shot in a daylight. I captured few photos and videos of different objects in different lighting condition, and mainly they are building textures, portrait in bright and normal light, portrait of objects like flower, portrait of dog, a couple of sky shots, roads, a little bit of indoor photography, moving objects, a video to check for a stabilization in colors, and few more clicks to compare colors and sharpness. Let's take a look at these photos one by one. Hold on, before I start comparing, I would like to address that I will say 11 instead of iPhone 11 Pro Max and 12 instead of iPhone 12 Pro Max, so don't get confused. First are few photos of buildings and other constructions. This is a click with an ultra-wide lens in the sunlight. Look at the building portion, where there is no sunlight, and we can clearly see 12 clicked a brighter picture compared to 11. Two more things we have to pay attention to. First is the surface. On 12, scars, or in other words, prints are more visible than 11. And second, sky color. 12 picked a perfect color and 11 has a brighten up a sky a little bit more. Let's look at the next picture to see the difference. Look closely over here. In 11, there is more light and less blue shade in the sky, while on 12, it's looking more natural and it captures the details like a tree behind the building. Okay, I have clicked this image in the normal 1x zoom, 2 or 2.5x zoom and 0.5x zoom. In 1x, on 11 the image is more saturated. Look at this side of the structure. In actuality, it was a brown shade and which we can see on 12, and while on 11, it's looking more yellowish. With 2x zoom, there is a more light on 11, but we can ignore it as angles are a little bit different and maybe it's a glass reflection on 11. But with 0.5x zoom, I found the same, as the picture is more bright and yellowish on 11, while on 12, it looks natural with accurate colors. Okay, let's compare images with textures. Photo from 11 is more bright and missing details in that portion, and on 12, it's flat and with more details in textures. The same goes with this picture. Bokeh on 12 is better, with more details in the image and with accurate colors. The same goes with the portrait photos. Portrait on 11 caught more lights, added more contrast and saturation, and the image looks more yellow. And due to that, pictures loses clear bokeh if we compare to 12. On the other end, on 12, images is sharper with accurate skin tone and clear bokeh. I tried capturing a portrait in the sunlight. Image is sharper on both devices, but the noticeable difference is in the sunlight on cloth. Here is a picture of a dog and see the details. Both devices accurately picked up the colors, light and details because of the diffusion. But I missed this clarity while I clicked the picture of this flower. Images from 11 looks more saturated and that's why it's missing the actual pink color of the flower. While an image from a 12 is sharper and with accurate colors. I was on street and thought to compare a picture of roads and moving objects. Check out these pictures of moving cars at about 30 miles per hour speed. Image from 12 is looking bright with more image information. Let me zoom in on this picture and take a look at this car number plate. Okay, we can clearly see the difference and image click on 11 looks more blurred and losing details, and over here iPhone 12 Pro Max clearly wins. But these were all outdoor clicks. What about indoor? Let's compare it. Okay, so this is an image of iGeeks Media's office entrance, or you can call it a reception area, where we have a library, decorative lights, our logo and a spotlight on the logo. So, did you spot any difference? You guessed that right. And it's on a spotlight on iGeeks Media logo, which sprays a lot in an 11 and 12 balanced the light and clicked the perfect image. And same happened with this image, brighter and yellowish on 11 and a well-balanced image on 12. Alright, we have compared so many images, so it's time for a video now. I shot this video without using any gimbal nor any third-party app. These are raw footage from both devices. The first thing first to observe is stabilization. As I was not using any accessories to record this video, 12 recorded more stable footage compared to 11. And that's because of sensor shift tag in main camera. Remember what I just talked about a few minutes ago. This plays a major role while recording a video and of course clicking an image too. If you analyze this video more, 11 recorded a footage with an imbalanced color and look at this walking path. Both of the devices are trying to match with the colors. But it's clearly visible that footage on 11 struggles more to match with the surface colors. Let me pause this video over here for a minute and compare the colors kinda RGB, red, green and blue. It's hard to find a difference in red colors, but if we look closely at these yellow and black colors, 12 is able to capture a clear and a bright image, and on 11 it's a little bit on a darker side with more shadows. Leaf from this tree is accurately green and not more saturated, and footage from 11 has more shadow and a little bit dark. Now let's talk about the blue colors. Again, blue looks more clear and more vibrant on 12. In this case, iPhone 12 wins, and because of 65mm sensor and sensor shift technology, iPhone 12 wins the race and clicked a good quality images and captured a clear footage. But hey, I am missing one thing that Apple introduced with iPhone 12 Pro Max, and that is Dolby Vision in the video. So, Dolby Vision is by default activated when we turn on HDR mode on iPhone 12 Pro Max, and it clearly makes difference. Oh, 11 is lacking so many things, but do remember, it is still best device in my opinion, and 12 is not making that much difference in daylight photography. Pictures are sharper, clear enough, bright and has enough details. But does iPhone 11 Pro Max win in night photography? I guess I have no clue. Let's compare and come to the conclusion. Okay, I don't want to say anything as we clearly see 12 has a brighter image and with accurate colors. But one thing I would like to tell that 12 took 1 second to click it and 11 took 2 seconds to click this image. This one is from our office balcony and look at the view, and yeah, colors too. The image on 11 got saturated and blurred if we zoom it in. In the next one, hey, it's me. On 12, light is sprayed on face, clothes and even on the background, while on 11 it's looking good. The only reason is the sensor size of 12, which absorbs more lights. Here are few more examples. But hey, it got an advantage too. See this image, wherein the image is sharper, sky is clearly visible, objects like this wall and tree are clearly visible. Also, lights are less sprayed on 12 and we can see the texture on the surface, while on 11, lights are sprayed and missing details. Take a look at these pictures. Image from 11 has more lights and fewer details. while on 12 it is balanced and one can see more details with his or her naked eyes. Let's take a look at some portrait photos. Images looks damn good on both devices. Let me add one thing. If I talk about video, then the footage is brighter with a clear objects and a better stabilization on iPhone 12 Pro Max. Take a look. Selfie on 11 looks appealing to me and maybe it is beautified. I don't want to compare outdoor photography at night as clearly visible images are more accurate and less saturated on iPhone 12, and this is because of sensor and LiDAR scanner. Hey, hold on. Have I just said LiDAR scanner, and does it really makes a huge difference in photos? The simple answer is yes. The LiDAR sensor on iPhone 12 Pro series works at a range of up to 5 meters and helps to judge objects, depth and accurate colors. I have tried it in the darkroom with hue light. I set the hue light color between pink and purple. On 11 it's look bluish and on 12 it's kinda same color set I set. In this image LiDAR plays a good role. Take a look at the hanging bulb. It's not blurred out on 11. Another one is that article of scooter on a wall. 12 is able to calculate the distance because of its LiDAR scanner and deliver the accurate image. Okay, let's take a look at the next image and zoom in a little bit. Hey, 11 is missing details and too much noise in the image. Do you know we can shoot night mode up to 30 seconds? Usually we get up to 4 to 5 second max while clicking a picture in the night mode, but iPhone recognizes if it is mounted on a tripod or on a gimbal and enables the shutter time up to 30 seconds in night mode. Let's see the image with a 30-second timer in night mode. Okay, a focus object is blurred on both images because Chirag cannot hold himself for half of a minute, but take a look behind him on a fixed object like a drawer. They are sharp. 11 caught a dark ceiling and 12 took an advantage of LiDAR to catch accurate information. Overall, iPhone 12 Pro is a clear winner when it comes to a night photography, and the conclusion is iPhone 12 Pro Max wins in daylight, nighttime photo and videography, but the question is where 12 makes the difference and where 11 is lacking. 12 is beating 11 in terms of hardware and making a huge difference in nighttime photography. On the other hand, there are no significant in other words, major changes in a daylight photography like nighttime. iPhone 11 Pro Max is lacking accurate color, saturating images and spreading the lights more on images. Not because it is an old school tech, because iPhone 12 has a wide sensor and sensor shift technology that have been never seen on a smartphone ever, and that's make a huge difference. But even after this many number of issues, the iPhone 11 Pro Max is appreciable and it can still do wonders. But which one are you going for? iPhone 11 Pro Max or iPhone 12 Pro Max? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to iGeeks blog. I'm Nikhil signing off. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay connected.